Real quick, I just wanted to hop on here to show you guys what's involved in that new 23TA09 Tundra recall involving the 22 through 23 Tundra hybrids and the regular Tundra gas engine models. See this plastic fuel line right here that's running right on top of the gas tank? That's the culprit right here that Toyota is saying can cause a fire. Now, these original clips on the tank we are going to reuse. Now, the previous interim notice had us put this corrugated tubing around it and zip tie the fuel line closer to this fuel locking ring. You see where the zip tie is? We had to zip tie that together to keep it from extending outwards. And the reason why we wanted to keep it from extending outward is it will start to rub on these brake lines because it's sitting so close to that frame and that brake line, those brake lines you see there. So over time, Toyota is saying that it can cause a fire leak because it will start to eat and chafe away the line. And you don't want that. You don't want fuel to be leaking everywhere. So that is a fire hazard. I haven't seen any cases where we've seen the line pinched or chafed away. But in the previous interim notice, they had a zip tie that fuel line closer to the fuel locking ring. Now in the recall, it comes with these two new clips that will be attaching to the tank to kind of help route it differently so it prevents it from rubbing on those brake lines that I showed you. And you will get a brand new fuel line, regardless if the previous one is damaged or not. The recall kit will come with this fuel line without the corrugated tubing on there. And this time we won't have to use any zip tie. So what we would do is take these two clips that was provided in the recall kit, and I'm going to attach it right here where there's already a location for it on the tank. The previous mounting location, we're just going to help it take a better shape per se. And now this other clip will go where the zip tie used to go, and it will fit perfectly on the fuel locking ring. And then as it sits there, we're going to route the new fuel line right in those little open tabs you see on that clip. So as you can see, just imagine the shape that the fuel line would take. So instead of using the zip tie, which would technically work, I'm sure some backyard mechanic out there is like, there's nothing wrong with the fuel line being zip tied to the fuel locking ring. But those clips provided in the recall kit will help the fuel line take a better shape. And then that way, when the tank is installed and mounted on the vehicle, they will eliminate the chances of that fuel line rubbing along those brake lines over time, thus chafing the fuel line away and possibly causing a fuel leak. And then that fuel leak ultimately causing a fire. So that's what's involved in the new recall for the 22 through 23 Tundra, guys. Hope you guys find this video informative. And if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching.